If stars are everywhere, why is the night sky dark? But a simple calculation suggests the sky should be burning. In an infinite universe, every line of sight hits stars. Yet we see darkness. The answer involves a cosmic delay. Light from distant stars simply hasn't reached us yet today. Space itself is stretching, pushing light waves into infrared darkness. The universe is hiding its glow behind a redshift veil. Our eyes are limited. The sky is actually glowing everywhere. We just needed the right tools to see the truth. Check the next video to see what else hides nearby. Imagine a universe packed with stars in every single direction. Logic suggests our night sky should shine bright as day. Yet when you look up, you see mostly empty black. Light travels at a finite speed, not an infinite one. Distant starlight has not yet reached our eyes on Earth. The universe is only so old, limiting what we see. Stars simply haven't burned long enough to fill the void. Space itself is stretching, pushing light away from our view. Stretching light shifts into invisible infrared, cooling the night sky. We live in a bubble, blind to the infinite beyond. Imagine a forest of stars stretching infinitely in every direction. Every line of sight should eventually hit a bright star. If the universe were eternal, the sky would be blinding. Light takes time to travel across the vast cosmic distance. We only see light from stars within our cosmic horizon. Space expansion stretches light waves into invisible infrared energy bands. That missing light is there, just shifted beyond human vision. It's like trying to see a candle from a continent. The universe is simply too young and expanding too fast. What other cosmic secrets hide in the deep dark void? Imagine every point in the sky hosting a bright star. Logic suggests the entire night sky should be pure white. Heinrich Albers questioned why we see darkness between those stars. Perhaps the light simply hasn't reached our eyes yet today. The universe has a birthday, limiting how far we see. Space itself expands, stretching light into invisible infrared heat waves. The darkness is actually packed with ancient, shifted starlight heat. Even space is mostly empty, like a shy, vast ocean. Wait until you see what happens when light hits matter. If space is infinite, every line must hit a star. The entire night sky should glow like the midday sun. Yet we see only darkness between those distant pinpricks tonight. Space itself is stretching, pulling light waves into invisible lengths. Visible light turns into heat we cannot see with eyes. The universe isn't old enough for all light to arrive. Light from the furthest stars hasn't reached our telescopes yet. Darkness is proof the universe has a finite, active history. What happens when the last star finally burns out forever? Infinite stars should turn the night sky into blinding daylight, but the universe is expanding, stretching light into invisible waves. Ancient light from distant stars arrives as faint infrared heat. The universe has a birthday, limiting how far we see. Light from beyond this horizon hasn't reached our eyes yet. Hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get updates. It's like a crowded room where everyone is walking away. We see darkness because the light simply hasn't arrived here. Now that we know why, what hides in the shadows? Ancient light from distant stars simply hasn't reached us yet. Space expansion stretches light waves into invisible infrared radiation today. Our eyes cannot see the heat left from distant stars. The universe has a birthday, and it isn't truly infinite. Stars aren't eternal light bulbs that stay lit forever, sadly. Inverse square law means light fades quickly over massive distances. Darkness exists because the universe is young and rapidly expanding. Most of the cosmos is just cold, empty space between. That detail becomes important later. If stars are everywhere, why isn't the sky blindingly bright? Light from distant stars simply hasn't reached our eyes yet. Space itself is expanding, stretching light into invisible infrared waves. This redshift turns visible starlight into heat we cannot see. The universe is 13 billion years old, not infinite eternity. There are not enough stars to cover every single point. The darkness is actually a snapshot of our cosmic history. Look closely. Each dark patch hides galaxies beyond our view. The evidence points to a much deeper story.